Hey, what's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with our post-podcast discussion of Show Me the Money 777 Episode 7. So this is our post-podcast discussion. So you should check out our main podcast, which is also on YouTube. You could also find us on iTunes and Spotify and other things like that. But I'm going to turn over the mic to Warren. But before I do that, I have to introduce all of you because I forgot, as I normally do. But I'm Doug, and we have Warren, Jenny, and Anita, our crew, with us to talk about this episode. So Warren, you can go ahead and do your thing.
All right. I mean, here's what I feel about this episode in general. I gotta talk about this. There was a point where Paloalto kind of compared this whole episode to like the BET Awards and how like all the performances are great and like they just one after the another. Like it was like a wild, hot, like not a mess, but like I don't know, like just explosion of joy. Like this was great. It was a great episode. So
I felt that there was a theme of the guest artists overshadowing the contestants.
oh, I kinda agree. Not
Yes,
not
yes.
fully, but
Yep.
kinda. So
Let's go over the first battle.
Yeah.
We had OLNL versus Coogie.
Ooh.
Man,
damn.
Ooh.
this was the closest one for me
Really?
in terms of who was gonna win it. Yeah.
Damn, I heard it, and I was like, Odinettim's gonna win this by far. Like,
Maybe it's just because I'm not the biggest fan of OLNL, but I will admit that he's good. But I just don't like this was like the battle of the auto-tune. Like,
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, like Cookie's song was so auto-tuned. I was like,
So much.
so electronic. I was like, is anyone gonna like that?
Because I was
So
like,
much
yo, all right.
auto-tune.
I was like, I don't like auto-tune, but OLNL's the auto-tune guy. Like, that's his thing. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can't
that's
be
his style. Yeah.
you can't be encroaching on it, Coogie, because you ain't gonna do it as well, obviously, as the guy who does it as a living, right?
Yeah.
I remember like Odinettim, like his stage began with like Giriboy and him like coming out,
Giriboy.
and it was just those two dumb idiots just running around stage, and I was like, damn, like this is the hypest thing I've seen on Show Me the Money
Actually,
in a long time. Like, you
Now
know,
that I
like,
think about it, OLNL definitely won this.
yeah, like.
Mm.
All right,
Get the
Coogie
background
was great.
story.
Coogie was great. He doesn't have a lot of experience. That kind of came out here, and like, Sik-K did his Sik-K thing, and like everything kind of felt like, all right, this is another one of those songs, you know, like.
I feel like Coogie's in the same boat as D'Arc, where they need a couple years to get better and come back, and then they'll. I think if you give them like 2-3 years, both of them, and they learn, they get more skilled, they could definitely make a push for the finals. Then. Both of them.
I think Sik-K was wearing like the brightest lime green jacket ever, and Cookie was wearing like all black, and I was like, where is he? Like all you can see is Sik-K just jumping up and down.
Yo, Coogie felt like he's trying to be sexy, right? He's trying to be sexy. He's trying to be Sik-K.
Warren,
like-
you know a lot about that, so
The thing is-
continue.
All right. Sik-K, all right. Here's what people have been saying about Sik-K. Sik-K isn't just sexy anymore. All right.
Huh?
He's just fucking sex. That's what Sik-K is. People,
Oh my God.
and then Coogie over here is like, it's not quite there yet. And it's like, it's kind of lacking. You know what I mean? Like, it felt a little awkward, but
Mm.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Sik-K definitely like stood out.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is again why I thought Odinettim's stage was like way better. Like Giriboy and
Yeah.
OLNL, like they were a good
Yeah.
complement to each other. Like
They were like twins.
Match well, yeah.
Those
They go well.
dumb idiots just jumping around up and down. It was great.
I like it. I like
liked
the
it.
collaboration.
And the lyrics too. Like it was about
Yeah,
like
the whole song, the story behind it was so nice, and I think I became a fan because of that.
Yeah. The story behind it. Yeah.
The
Like-
bullying.
when I first
Yeah.
saw like an interview of OLNL like a couple years ago, I looked at him, right, and he speaks a little awkward. He looks a little awkward, and I was like, damn, this guy probably got bullied a fuck ton in high school or middle school or whatever. And like
You're right.
yeah, and I was right, and he like just like he put it out into the song, and I was like, damn, that's not only brave, first of all, but like to pull it out in a really positive way like this is
Yeah.
like really creative. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
everything came together so well with that song. I was just
Mhm.
you know, Cosmic Boy. So
I'm not a huge OLNL fan, but I'll acknowledge his skill this round and that he definitely won this one. But let's move on to the next one, which was Doki versus Nafla. Oh, I mean Kim Hyoeun versus Nafla.
Damn. Damn.
I mean, you know I'm right though.
I
Like,
mean, and it
Alright.
was versus Nafla on Bite, but
Kim Hyoeun was he did his normal thing, and then it was
Mhm.
literally just a Doki stage, and Doki was ridiculous. Like
He
Jesus
came
Christ,
too hard.
he came so hard that Kim Hyoeun had no shot.
it was like a course meal. Like it was like Deepflow. No, Kim Hyoeun is like an appetizer. Deepflow is like a salad,
Mhm.
and then out comes this 8-inch fillet steak with
Ish.
Doki. I was like, damn, that's where it's at.
Yeah,
And then,
Toki
yo,
was so good.
Shout out to Nafla for being the only one to have no features. on
Oh,
this.
yeah.
True.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know.
That's intense.
Nafla went hard in the paint too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it was
It was
ridiculous.
so good.
Dude, there was that one shot where everyone in sync was moving their hand up and down, and it was like,
Yeah.
this
I know.
is it. This is it. It's the fucking third coming of the devil or some shit. Like this is like
It's like a cult. Yeah.
If he wins the season, this is where he won it. I think. Like this is the
Mm.
performance because I think it was very smart of him to have no features because he could prove like I literally
Yeah,
don't need
yep.
help. I can just win
Nope.
this. I'm that
Yeah.
good.
Focus on him.
No one else can say that because everyone else has help on their stuff, and he like it's crazy because even though it's Kim Hyoeun versus him, people vote for Doki in general, right? Like
Right.
when they were voting for this, and the
Mhm.
fact that Nafla still won is just proves how strong he is right now.
also like I felt like honestly, okay, normally I'm a huge Giriboy fan, but this beat felt really lackluster to me personally, and like
Mhm.
it was like, all right, I guess you were sampling Zion T, like he was sampling Madame by Zion T, and I was like, all right, I guess I see what you're trying to go for, and then the latter half where it kind of where the drums kind of drop off, and he just
Mhm.
starts rising, and like
Mhm. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
visually that was
yeah.
great, performance wise that was great, but like later when I'm listening to the studio version, I'm like, all right, it kind of sounds like
Mhm.
like it kind of sounds like kind of dead all of a sudden. I was like not really digging it, and like in comparison to that, like Kim Hyoeun's XXL beat was like it was
It's
like
hype.
it was like damn, it was
It's hype.
It was fat, like it was just fat bass and like drums were like boom, pow, boom. I was like shit, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Go ahead, Jenny.
Like performance wise, like Nafla definitely like he was good too, but Kim Hyoeun definitely had a lot. But I agree with Warren. Like listening to the studio version, like Nafla's
Mhm.
one was a little bland, I guess. But just comparing like rap, like and their rap skills, like Nafla won that. Like
Oh, yeah.
way, yeah.
Whenever I like forget how good Doki is, he comes out and he just proves me wrong. Like Jesus Christ, he might be like top rapper in Korea in terms of skill. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my god.
ridiculous.
So I was watching this episode with my boyfriend and he
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't know how like good Toki is. Like he doesn't really know about his rap.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden he comes out on stage and he's like, "Oh my god, who is that? He's the best on this show." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Toki.
Not
True.
Yeah,
Because
you,
the
you should
contestant.
know him." Yeah, he's
the
like,
general public just knows Doki for flexing his wealth, but they don't realize like he's literally probably the best rapper.
Mhm.
"Yeah, exactly."
dude, he's the fucking god of our age. Like
I know.
I don't know. I still felt kind of mixed about his performance though, cause like he started straight up doing his song after XXL. Like the
Mhm.
latter half was What Up from his album Reborn, and look, if you see the performance, there's a point where you hear Groovy Room faintly in the back, and like Doki's
Oh.
that's just Doki's song, and I was like, like this feels a little weird, like you know what I mean? Like it's a
So
Doki
instead of doing Kim Hyoeun's song, he just started to have a concert, right?
yeah, it was just all of a sudden it was Doki
felt like.
featuring
That's
Kim
what it felt
Hyoeun.
like. It was like if Kim Hyoeun just had left the stage and not come back on, I would have been like, oh, that was good.
The opening.
Doki won. Oh, Doki won.
Dude, and when he called out Nafla too, that was hilarious.
Oh.
I know.
Obviously,
Yo.
that's in good fun because real recognizes
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
But at the same time, it was pretty funny that it happened.
Nah, Flo, what up?
Let's get into
Nafla,
the last battle. We had Chaboom versus Loopy. Man, I did not know the Chaboom backstory. That was a little sad.
I know. I didn't know
either.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hope
god,
he's-
I
hope he's alright
really like Chaboom. Like he grew on me after
Yeah.
through these Show Me the Money episodes.
I think he had a good character arc because it really humanized him as a person instead of just
Yeah.
being like the guy who
Yeah.
kind of looks like a gangster, right? Like,
Mhm.
but it's like how do you like Loopy is just I think at a different level right now.
Oh my god,
Comparatively.
yeah,
It was so good.
Everything.
so
yeah.
good.
He has mastered that sing rap thing that he's got going on, and he's so good at it.
Mhm.
I feel like through this show, like my image of Loopy definitely changed because before it was just like another trap kind of rapper, and now he's just doing his spectrum per se has been like so like
Yeah.
widened. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, damn, oh damn,
The-
more, oh
the
shit,
damn.
yeah, like every episode, you know what I mean, like.
So, do we have anything else to say about? I thought it was a clear win. This one. I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Pretty.
Mhm.
I was
straightforward.
listening to the studio version of Loopy's song, and Paloalto's verse was so good. Like
Oh yeah.
it was such a good like compliment to Loopy's song. So I really like that.
What really worked with Loopy and didn't really work with Chaboom was that Loopy and Paloalto's voice are like really great compliments. Like one of them's like
yes, yes.
one of them's like a wheezing high tone voice, and the other's like it's like
Yeah,
a fat, you know, like a very fat kind of voice. It's thick, you know what I mean? Like it's Paloalto's voice.
yeah.
And then on the other hand, you have Chaboom and Nucksal, who kind of shared the, you know, like they shared a similar like voice tone.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was kind of a mistake right there. Like he
Okay, I have a
probably should've
question,
opted for
Warren.
someone else.
That
Yeah.
who is this Sunwoo Jung-a lady?
I wanted to talk about her. Oh my god!
I googled her. She's a little strange.
She's a little strange looking, I know, but she's I think she's one of the greatest R&B female musicians of the current like era.
Okay, give me some knowledge because I was very confused.
Sunwoo Jung-a. Okay, so I started finding out about Sunwoo Jung-a not too long ago, like a year or two ago, and she's been like featuring here and there in rap albums and like P-Type's shit, like Just This shit, and she's been like really really underground. And what kind of blew up for her was she was on that show, the NBC show for singing.
Sugar Man.
No. That's
not
just
that one?
just easy.
나는 I mean the
No.
Masked Singer.
No, Masked Singer. Yeah, she was a Masked Singer. And
And
that's where she kind of like became a little more famous. But she has a really fantastic album that came out I think last year. It was it got not it actually I think it won the album of the year in Korean contemporary music awards. Great, really artistic shit. If you into that shit, really, if you into that
I had
indie
never
shit,
seen her before, and I was heavily impressed. I was like, Jesus, she's carrying this song.
dude, she's like the artist of artists at the moment. You gotta go check her out.
Dang.
All right, but that covers all the battles. I thought they were all fair in terms of who won.
Yeah,
I think this season's been very fair in general.
it's been great. Yeah.
So the battles we got next week, we got Kid Millie versus EK. I would be surprised.
Ooh.
I think it's very like Kid Millie's gonna win this.
Yeah.
I unless he like really messes up, I don't see EK beating him.
Is there any information like on who they're featuring, or
I
if
mean-
they're featuring?
Warren knows, but it's a spoiler, so
I mean,
we
at
don't
this
want to
I've
talk
heard
about it.
rumors.
At this point, if you've seen the preview, like you can hear who's coming out. Like you hear the voice, and it's him. Like it's got the grave kind of voice. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like
Oh,
alright.
what? You just spoiled it.
I mean, okay. Go watch the previews. There's no way you don't listen
That
to his
bad. That's
voice.
not that bad of a spoiler. No one's
Yeah.
really like.
Wait, that's
If-
EK's feature?
No.
Or
Kid
Kid
Millie.
Millie. Oh shit. Okay.
And-
It would be spoiling if he said who won because that's kind of known too right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna say
But
that, but
Let's move on to the last
Aw.
battle, the big match of this round. I think we have Super B versus OD. That's gonna be crazy.
Ooh.
Now I'm worried for Super B because in the preview he was doing like a sing rap again, and I don't think he should do that.
If you watch the previews, it kind of looks like what he's kind of trying to do. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
I don't know why he thinks he's a sing rapper now. That's not his thing. Like I think if OD comes with the fire, oh my goodness, Techno Lodge, you know, that kind of bullshit. If he comes with that kind of shit, it's gonna be it could be very close. I honestly, because they're holding it this late too, it might be an upset.
There's spoilers on who's featuring for both of these artists too.
Are they big? Don't tell us, but is it big?
they are both very big. One of them's a little bigger than the other.
Dang.
I would actually say much bigger.
All
than
right,
the
but
other.
I'm hyped then
Mhm.
because I
Yeah.
love this round when the people come out. It's always fun. but-
yeah, it's. I don't know. Super B.
Okay, so Kid Millie I think is definitely gonna win. Super B OD I think is a coin flip. Honestly,
I think Super B is gonna win.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I think so too.
Because Super B at this point has a lot of like name value to himself, unless Odie does something absolutely out of the fucking water. Like I don't think it'll happen.
that would bring our top 6 to PH1, Odenedim, Nafla, Loopy, Kid Millie, Super B if it turns out how we think. And I think the only surprising one who's made it this far is Onenedim, but the rest
yeah.
of
Oh
them
yeah.
are because I originally thought it was going to be Coogie or OD making it in that spot. But honestly, I think he's deserved it up to this point. So I don't have any complaints, honestly.
I kind of
Who
want
do
to
y'all
see.
think is
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
be like top 3?
Top three,
Top three.
I think will be. So I think you have to make a pick between Odenedim and PH1 because they're sort of similar, and I would pick PH1
Yeah,
between
yeah,
those
yeah.
two. It would probably come down to, I would say Kid Millie and Loopy would probably be a choice to make, and I think between those two, Kid Millie wins that, and then I think you make a choice then between Nafla and Super B or OD, and I think Nafla wins that.
Damn.
I mean that will happen if they fight against each other that way.
I
that's
know,
the
but
thing,
but
yeah.
I was
Oh
in
my
terms
God.
of styles, I think that's what and then that would leave me with a final 3 of PH1, Nafla, and Kid Millie, which would be crazy.
PH1. Oh my god.
Interesting.
I don't
Interesting.
think PH1 is gonna survive the next round. I think
Okay.
it'll be
Uh,
Nafla, Super B, and Kid Millie, which are
Yeah.
the three
That's
same.
what
I've
I
been
think
pushing.
too.
that's yeah.
Oh, I feel like
I'm-
Loopy might make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Too, though.
I think they're gonna have one type. So you know how Loopy, Odenedim, and PH1 are all like the singy guys, right? A little more singy than the other ones. I think one of them's gonna make it to the final 3.
It's gonna be Loopy. I don't know what
Loopy, yeah.
PH1 like.
So then it would then I would be down to Loopy, Nafla, and I'm going to say if it came down to Kid Millie and Super B, I think that's tough. I would give that a
Wow.
coin toss. I couldn't choose between those two.
Kid Millie.
I gotta. There's another spoiler going around because they've filmed this next round,
Don't.
Uh-huh.
and the rumor on who's featuring for Kid Millie is
Uh-huh.
woo. Woo!
Fire.
Is it mainstream woo or is it like woo because you know who they are?
It's everyone knows who he is, and I think he's like the just jewel in the underground who's waiting to be dug up at this moment. And once he's on stage and he fucking rips if he fucking rips it up, it's over. Kid Millie's gonna go on. You know what I mean?
Wait, do I know who that is?
You've heard his rap.
All right.
Okay,
Let's not
okay.
spoil it for the people at home. We'll talk about it afterwards. But I think that's all we have, right?
I think
Anything
that's
else?
it. Yeah. We have like
I-
3
I-
episodes left now. I think.
I like
Yeah.
this season, but I do feel that overall the amount of hype around this season is going down a little.
A
Yeah.
little, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it because I've been looking at like the performance of past songs on like the music charts and stuff, and none of these from this round are doing tremendously great right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think their
Which is a
ratings are doing great either.
Which is a shame because I think this season has like there's a lot of new faces and they're doing very
Talent. Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I think next season is gonna be Show Me the Money's version of Superstar K 2012, was it? The year they changed it around a fuck ton. It became really fucking weird. I think that might happen next year.
I think they
so-
need to take a break, but I don't think Mnet's willing to take a break.
I honestly this year should have been their break, and they didn't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows?
All right, but this has been SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop, and this was our post-podcast discussion of Show Me the Money 777 episode 7. I'm Doug, and I'd like to thank Jenny, Warren, and Anita for tuning in with me and for being here with me. And I'd like to thank you all at home for tuning in. And next week we'll be covering episode 8, and I'm pretty hyped because anything could happen on this show. So
Kid
thanks everyone for
Money!
watching. Get.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.